Partition values are those which divide the distribution into a certain number of parts. For example, quartiles will divide the distribution in 4 parts, deciles in 10, and percentile in 100 parts. In this video, we will discuss quartiles and percentile primarily because these are the most commonly used partition values. Before we get started, I request you to please subscribe to our channel and let us know how you're liking these videos so we can then improvise and do better at this. Also, let us know if any specific content or anything that you want us to create the videos on or elaborate some specific topic. We'll be happy to create an individual video for that specific content as well. Okay, let's get started. As you know that median, in our previous video we looked at that median splits the distribution in 2 different parts or 2 equal parts. Similarly, quartiles will split the distribution in 4 equal parts. The first part will be the first 25%, the second 25%, third and fourth 25%. It's going to be like the median has split the distribution in 2 parts and the quartiles will even split it in different 2 more parts. Let's try and understand this with an example. Let's say we have a data set of about 100 odd customer service reps who've been contacting customers and they get a satisfaction score. Now let's say if one has to create a training plan or identify the training need analysis for those who are not performing well, he would want to understand who are the bottom quartile population, who are the people that are in bottom quartile basically. Now in order for me to calculate the quartiles, the first value of this series will become the minimum value and the last value of this series will become the maximum value. This will be considered as the third quartile where the distribution is getting split in between. When it gets split half, it's the median value, and where it gets split in the first half is called the first quartile. I've entered the reverse order, but technically you can go whichever order you want to. Now let's calculate the quartiles starting from min. Excel gives an easy formula to calculate the quartiles. You go equal, I'll type quartile. It returns the quartile of a data set. I'll press the tab key. I will select the array. I'll press F4 so that there is a $sign in between. That's called absolute referencing so that these numbers will not keep on moving. If I will drag the formula and then I will select 0 as the minimum value. This is going to return the minimum value of the series. There we are. So now you can say that 4 is the minimum value. So there are people or there will be 1 or 2 people who may have scored only 4 as a CSAT scores. First quartile is 25th percentile. I'll just paste the formula here and I'll just change the numbers to now here you can see that the quartiles are plotted. Now in order for us to draw the inferences out of this data, we can say that 28 is the score that bottom 25% of the population is scoring. Now if the training manager decides that I would want to understand or I would want to create an action plan for anybody who's scoring less than 28 CSAT score, he can create an action plan for that. And if he decides to create an action plan only for those people who are in the bottom 10% of categories, that is where we would use the percentile. It is going to ask us that what is the value that you want. For quartiles, we are limited to 4 quartiles and of course the min and the max. However, for percentile, we can choose to have any number that we want to do. If I'll draw the formula for percentile, and if I'll say here, give me the 10% of the population there. What is the 10% of the numbers that people are at? So this is the number. So now we can say that 10% of this 99 or 100 people that we have in this series, there are 10% of the population who are scoring less than 15 or as a CSAT score. That is how you use quartiles and percentiles in your dataset. Do not get confused with percentile and percentage. The percentage is a means of comparing the quantities, that how much quantities do I have in a certain bracket. However, a percentile is used to display the position or a rank. Like in this example, the 10th percentile suggests that the 10% of the population or the sample that we're studying is scoring less than 15.8 as a CSAT score. Now it completely depends on the statistician or the project manager as to what is the partition value that he wants to consider. Sometimes your leaders may come and ask you that, give me the top quartile and the bottom quartile performance summary and be able to identify the improvement opportunities depending on the numbers that you're able to analyze. I hope this video will help you read and study your data differently this time, and you will be able to look at the data patterns more effectively by not just looking at the central value but also looking at what are the different partitions that the data series can be split into. If this video has helped you, I request you to please like and share this video and also subscribe to our channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you once again.